Hello pretty people, welcome back to Indie's Path. Today we will be learning how to make Vermicelli Upma, which is popularly called Semiya Upma. This dish is an interesting breakfast option, especially for those who do not fancy to have their regular upma made out of semolina. Now before we delve into the recipe, let us look at some of the challenges that most of us face while making this dish. First comes the dilemma about how much vermicelli is to be added to what amount of water. The second one is during the cooking process when to add the veggies so that they are neither undercooked nor overcooked. And the third one is when is the right time to turn off the stove so that the upma pans out well. Well, worry not, because throughout the video as we cook along, I will help you overcome all these challenges so that you can make a wonderful upma and savor it. To begin with, we will place a pan on the stove and add 350 grams of vermicelli in it. Now we are going to dry roast this vermicelli until a slight change in color is observed. Some of you might wonder whether we can add the vermicelli directly to the upma. Yes, you can. However, through experience, I can tell you that by roasting your vermicelli, your upma is going to taste 10 times better. Now after roasting it, we'll keep it aside, and again in the same pan, we will add 1.5 tablespoon of cooking oil. Wait for this oil to heat up and then add some groundnuts. Here I have added only a few. If you want, you can add more. Then add 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds and wait for these to splutter. It is going to take about 1 minute for them to start spluttering. After that, we are going to add some cashew nuts and 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Now fry all these together for about 1 minute. After that, we'll add 2 dry red chillies, followed by 1 medium-sized onion cut into thin slices. Continue to saute them on a low to medium flame for another minute. Next, we will add 3 long slit green chillies. After this, we are going to add in our veggies. I have added 1 chopped carrot and 1 chopped medium-sized potato. Also, add an inch of finely chopped ginger. Now mix all these together and cook on a low flame while stirring continuously. Now let us add some fresh curry leaves as well. Mix all of these together and cook for 1 minute. Now we will add a handful of fresh green peas. If fresh green peas are not available with you, you can also use soaked and boiled batani. We are going to mix all these veggies together. All the ingredients added in here have different cooking times. That is why instead of adding all the veggies at once, I have added them step by step, one at a time. Now we have also added 1 chopped tomato and salt to taste. Mix all these together well, because in our next step we are going to cook them on steam like any other curry. We want our veggies to be at least 70% cooked, so we are going to cover the lid and cook it on steam for 5 minutes. During these 5 minutes, make sure that you are continuously checking on your veggies so that they do not get burnt up. When 5 minutes have passed, you will see that the color of the veggies has changed and the tomatoes have turned mushy. Now this is when we are going to add some water. Add 720 ml of water, and while mixing it along with the veggies, stir continuously on a medium to high flame. Here we are going to maintain a high flame because we want to bring the water to boil. We will be boiling the water vigorously here because we want all our veggies to get fully cooked. After we add the vermicelli, we'll be turning off the stove within 2 minutes and there won't be any more time left for the veggies to cook. So at this stage, we'll be adding 1 tablespoon of ghee and continue to boil it for another 3 minutes. After you have boiled it enough, we'll be adding the vermicelli. Before you do that, turn down the flame and start adding the vermicelli little by little while continuously mixing it. Do not worry if some of your vermicelli is left, because we have suggested you to roast the vermicelli in excess of your requirement. So, though we have a lot of vermicelli, we will only be using the amount that is required to perfectly make the Semiya Upma. Now while mixing the vermicelli with all the ingredients, we are going to cook it for 2 minutes on a medium flame. Here do observe the consistency that we have maintained. Though it might appear too watery at this point, you are supposed to turn off the stove. After that, cover the upma immediately and leave it alone for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, when you uncover the lid, you will see that the vermicelli has absorbed all the water around it and assumed the perfect texture. Now we have topped it with some fresh chopped coriander, and now you can serve it hot. I can vouch for its taste because it is going to be really yummy and a delicious vermicelli upma. So guys, if you like the recipe, do subscribe to our channel Indie Swad and do not forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated. Do try it out on your own and share your experience, suggestions or queries in the comment section below. See you again in a new video with a new recipe. Till then, take care. Goodbye.